Okay, here we are loading into round number 1 against Mr. Plucky Hero with our strange Mononecrium deck. I'm gonna jam the Plunder Imp and the side links. I have 2 Infernal Visages, and then play probably Warhound Cursor. So I actually get to take either Contagion Fiend or Dr. Freud. Dr. Fraud, excuse me. So this is a 3/9 5/14, and the Contagion Fiend is pretty bad. Neither of these cards are worth taking. Which one do I want him to play? I think the Sigmund Fraud is a little better than the Contagion Fiend because it can hit me for a lot of damage at ranks 2 and 3. So we'll go ahead and play a harmful effect on my own card, which it asks me for some reason. And then go to combat, hit him, pass turn. Ooh, so at this turn I'm playing Rot Fiend, either Rot Fiend, or Rot Fiend Visage, depending on what he plays. Maybe in front of the Pit Fiend, or the Plunder Imp. I think it's probably better to go Rot Fiend Infernal Visage. It puts more pressure on him to do things. That's kind of strange. Okay, so if he's just going to block with 7 power creatures, it's going to be in my best interest to play Rot Fiends. Instead of, like, Infernal Visage, I don't get that much value here because my Plunder actually just dies. So I'm going to play Rot Fiend, and then hopefully draw Patron of Tarsus next turn so I can kill the Flame Investigator for free. I've got 2 Patron of Tarsus in my deck, so it's not that unlikely. I did draw one, but I can't activate it because I drew my only 2 Tempest cards I have left. Well, 2 of the 3 that I had left. So what I'm going to do here is play Blightwalker to kill it, because leveling Blightwalker is pretty nice, and leveling Dr. Frankenbaum is not very good. And then I'm probably going to play... we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely leveling the Patron. Okay, so yeah, Blightwalker Patron's going to be my plays. Pretty easily. Play Patron in the side lane. No real reason why the side lane. Just because I want a creature in the side lane, so if I draw the Infernal Visages next rank, it'll be good for me. Okay, so now here's the Patron I wanted. It also helps out with a lot with formation, putting things in the sidelines. So like I can put Patron in mid lane and then play Scourge Knights to shrink one of his creatures. Do I want to level the Scourge Knights? Probably. I think that's going to end up being stronger than the Death Seeker. I'm just going to play like classic control deck. So he plays Contagion Lord in the side lane. So what I'm going to do is play Patron to shrink his guys. I'm going to let him have his Contagion Lord because if he wants to do anything with it, he's have to have an Abomination or sacrifice it. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Scourge Knights to shrink his Contagion Lord so I can block it really easily next turn. And then hopefully draw some Patrons this hand. Didn't draw Patron, that's fine. It can play Cacklebones to kill a level 1 card if he lets me. Or I could just play Zombie Titan and Death Seeker to have formation. I'm assuming he kills the Patron, this one in the side lane here. Because he's got 2 Contagion Lords? That's really strong. Huh. Okay, so he sacrifices Contagion Fiend to kill my Patron, and then plays another card. Why is this card legendary? It said the Contagion Fiend was legendary, which is very strange. Cloud Cleaver Titan, that's a good card. Okay, so what I'm going to do is play Cacklebones and kill his other Contagion Lord, because he gets an extra play anyway. At least this way I get to kill his creature. Both of his creatures, actually. And so we kill Cacklebones, and my Cacklebones actually lives, so he has to deal with it again. Play Zombie Titan in the side lane, and then pass the turn. I could have Vyrix Embrace his Cloud Cleaver Titan, but I don't think that matters too much. I drew a Scourge Knights, but I don't have anywhere to put it, so he either needs to deal with his Scourge Knights over here, or I can just replace it. Assuming Zombie Titan lives, I can put Dr. Frankenbaum in the mid. Probably actually going to lever Gloomriver Witch because he has a level 2 Blightwalker in his deck. And Gloomriver Witch is a 9/9 at rank 2. Dr. Frankenbaum's only a 9/8. Okay, so that's how he deals with the Contagion Fiend. Is he going to kill the Cacklebones or not? He doesn't kill the Cacklebones. So what I can do is Scourge Knights is -4/-4. I can just let Zombie Titan trade and then give Cragwalker -4 so it can't hit me for 12 next turn. It's kind of weird to play that card defensively like that, but whatever. I can even go to combat and have him shrink my Cackle Bones, and then play stuff in the middle. Because I have formation with the Cackle Bones. I don't need to play my Scourge Knights now to have formation with the Zombie Titan. So we go to combat, kill his guys. This gets -1/-1. Then I play Glim Reaper Witch and Scourge Knights to shrink his Cragwalker. And he has to move his Cloud Cleaver Titan, probably to kill my Cackle Bones. Because he can't kill Glim Reaper Witch. And if he does that, then I play Plunder Imp in front of the Cloud Cleaver Titan. Or, actually I'll probably play Frankenbomb in front of it, and then play Plunder Imp to whatever creature he deals with. I've still got 2 patrons to draw, so hopefully I draw them next turn because they're really strong. Even if I don't, I'm not too worried because my opponent has played a lot of Contagion Lords. That's kind of worrisome, actually. And an Abyssal Brute. So leveling up the Blightwalkers is going to be pretty good. Okay, so I'm putting... This is only 4 power. He actually did that wrong. He could have played Abyssal Brute first, then moved his Cloud Cleaver Titan into the lane, and it would have gotten extra power and toughness, but he didn't do that. So what I'm going to do is play Plunder Imp, take his... Oh, he has 3 Contagion Lords? Goodness gracious. So we're definitely taking the Contagion Lord. This card gets super good in multiples because you just have so many Fiends, or so many Abominations. We don't want him to have extra plays. He has only 1 level 2 creature this turn, assuming the card that I don't know about is a level 2. So the Frankenbomb will deal 6 damage to whatever he plays, and Plunder Imp will kill whatever else he plays. I didn't draw my zombie, my patrons. They're really, really, really strong at rank 2 and 3. So even if I draw them next rank, it'll still be fine. But drawing them on level is absolutely devastating. So it kind of sucks that I didn't get to draw any this rank. Not even one of them. Okay, so we played Sigmund Fraud, which is... I mean, it lives, but it's definitely the worst card you could have played. Because now what I'm going to do is play... Cursor in front of the Blighthound to kill that, Rotfiend in front of the Abyssal Brute to kill that, then play Scourge Knights in front of the Contagion Lord. It doesn't die, but I get to kill Sigmund Fraud to force him to put another creature in front of Plunder Imp. And then pass the turn. And I have 4 creatures on the board. My Scourge Knight dies. This is really low. It's only a 9/3 if he puts a creature in front of it. And I'm never going to draw these stupid patrons. But I think I'm still in pretty good shape. Because I'm forcing him to deal with my cards instead of having to deal with his. So I'm a little advantaged. And the only level 3s I have in my deck are Plunder Imp, Scourge Knights, and Rotfiend. These are not the best ones. I mean, Plunder Imp is really, really strong. It's super big. That's why I like drafting this card. It's almost above average at every rank, and it is above average at rank 3. Another Abyssal Brute. Hopefully he doesn't play that other Contagion Fiend. That would be the worst. Though I'll probably just play Blightwalker, yeah. Okay, so we're playing Blightwalker. He's definitely sacrificing the Contagion Lord after combat to play another spell. So I'll probably play Blightwalker in front of whatever creature he plays, unless it blocks the Plunder. Okay, he's just great backing. So let's throw Blightwalker in the mid lane and Glim Reaper Witch in the side lane. Because I don't need... The Demon Watcher is definitely worse than the Witch. And I don't need Blightwalker to kill his 13/3. This prevents him from playing creatures in the middle lane too, which is nice because I'm a very formation-based deck. So now I can play such as Zithian Rotfiend in the side lane, then play Scourge Knights and shrink whatever he wants to hurt. Would be nice to draw those patrons though. So, like the card I based my deck around, drew in rank 1 and just never saw again. Ugh. It's without a doubt the best card in my deck. Especially since I have so much Necri. I mean, it's like pretty much guaranteed to work. That's a really weird place to put that. Because I'm not inclined to block it. Ever. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is play Rotfiend in the side lane and then shrink his Contagion Fiend with my Scourge Knights. I could play Deathseeker, but that's actually still worse than Rotfiend. This only gives -2, so my Blightwalker still has attack. When he pops the Contagion Fiend. Okay, there's a Patron of Tarsus. And if he pops the Contagion Lord, I can pick it off with the Patron. Because this will be a 6/6, it'll deal 6 damage to this, and it'll be a 2. Patron does the -3/-3, so it'll pick off the Contagion Lord in its sweep of the battlefield. Whoa, Gloomreaper Witch actually works super well with Patron of Tarsus. I forgot about that completely. I have like 2 or 3 Gloomreaper Witches though, so, you know. I think just 2. Yeah, it's not bad synergy at all. Especially if he plays Blightwalker to deal with my Zithian Rot Fiend. So he sacrifices the Contagion Fiend, no big surprise. The big surprise would if he had another one. If he has another one, then my Scourge Knights dies, and that would not be good for me. And my Blightwalker becomes useless. Abyssal Brute into... I can actually kill the Abyssal Brute with Gloomreaper Witch, play Patron, then play... Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm playing... And an Ebon Skull Knight? I'm playing Patron of Tarsus in front of the Contagion Lord to deal 9 damage to it. I'm playing Gloomreaper Witch in this lane... I guess I'm lane the other side lane, so I can have formation of my level 3 Scourge Knights. Yeah, that's probably for the best. So battle here, these trade, play Gloomreaper Witch to kill his Abyssal Brute, and pass turn. I have a lot of control in this deck. Oh, good thing I didn't draw the Patron here. I mean, not really, but I would have only been able to... I wouldn't have been able to activate it. So now I'm going to throw... I have nothing with 7 power. So I might just play Aether-Tap Shaman. Throw Aether-Tap Shaman to kill this... No, because it's got Regen 2. I'm going to have to throw Plunder Imp in front of it. And then maybe throw in a Dr. Frankenbaum in the mix. I didn't draw the Scourge Knights, which was super important. Okay, that dies to everything. I'm not too worried about Zithian Rot Fiend. This card lets him play extra creatures, though, which is... And Cragwalker... It deals 18 to me. He gets to play 2 more cards because of this Contagion Lord. He can sacrifice that, and then sacrifice Contagion Lord and play 2 more cards. Because you can use this ability twice at rank 3. So he's got a Dr. Freud, which does nothing. So he's going to sacrifice that to play another card, because it's just a free level. And then plays Ice Shark Berserker, which kills my guy. Unfortunate. So I'm gonna... I can't even protect it. I'm gonna play Dr. Frankenbaum. Or I'm sorry, Plunder Imp, see what his hand is. Hopefully take one of his Contagion. He's got a level 2 Contagion Fiend, right? Another Contagion Lord. I'll just take the Contagion Lord. I mean, he'll probably play the Contagion Fiend, but I don't know if I'm worried about that. I think I just take Contagion Lord. I don't want him to play extra spells next turn. I don't have any good removal to stop him from playing extra cards. I could either play Infernal Visage now to pump up the Gloomreaper Witch so this Ice Shark Berserker dies, or I can just take 5 from this a couple turns in a row. And then hope to clean it up with a Patron. So I'm going to play the Dr. Frankenbaum here, which this card also dies to Patron. So if he moves it to get 18 to me, I hopefully draw the level 3 Patron I have next turn. And then get to kill both his creatures for free. Even a level 2 Patron would be fine. I drew none of those. I drew actually really badly. I'm probably going to have to play Deathseeker in front of this Ice Shark Berserker, and then Gloomreaper Witch in front of the Cragwalker. Hopefully be able to pick off one of his creatures. He's probably going to throw the Contagion Fiend down to kill my my Plunder Imp. And I can't do a whole lot to stop that. So that's just kind of what it is. Okay, Abyssal Brute trades with Plunder Imp, so I'm not too worried about that. Is this a May ability? Yeah, okay. Oh, he Shatterbolted my guy. Okay. That's not good. I'll just take 5 so I don't take 15. Block the Gloomreaper Witch on the Cragwalker, and then play Deathseeker to block this guy. He has to replace the Ice Shard Berserker if he wants to use his Abyssal Brute anyway. And then I draw the level 2 Patron and the level 2 Cacklebone, so I can kill his level 2 Contagion Fiend. And I'm really hoping to draw that other Patron. The Scourge Knights would also be super good, because I have a lot of ways to generate formation, like with Death Seekers and stuff. Actually, specifically the Death Seekers. How am I blocking this? uh, I might be able to play. Yep. Okay, so it's kind of bittersweet here, but I get to play Cacklebones for free. In that Cacklebones doesn't have an opportunity to kill anything, so it's just a free 9/7. So I can then play it, draw it next rank, and hopefully get able to deal with his creatures then. So I'm gonna play Patron and Cacklebones to block his Cragwalker, so I can kill his Cragwalker with my Cacklebones. Because I can't kill any of his I can't kill his Abyssal Brute because it'll just jump back up to 11 or 10. Okay. Okay, I drew all my Tempest cards, so now I got them out of the way, so I can only, it's really improbable for me to miss with the Patron now. This goes up to 10, and I can't Zombie Titan it because it's too big, and this hand's actually really bad. And he gets the Abyssal Brute trigger for the side lane. He could actually move Cragwalker into the side lane. That puts it at 9 right now with regen 3. So it would still die to Patron, but then his next creature is even bigger. And I'm drawing actually really poorly. I need to draw my level 3 cards. Oh, and he has the Shatterbolt. I mean, it's only 9 toughness, though. I'm actually just dead to his board. I think my best bet is to play Zombie Titan, kill this, then Cola Weak his Blightwalker. I can block. This blocks 8 damage if I Coal it. If I block here, it blocks 12 damage. And then I go to 15, and then I take 16. I'm actually dead. Dead on board. Man, that sucks. Oh well. We'll try to draw better next game.